20 years ago, this thing was started. I can remember like it was last week. We were in training. We took a group of people throughout the country and learned the process of recovery. We called it drug court back then. And it was a lot of processes, a lot of science that went involved. And we were well trained. But as we came home, we learned that the real training came with doing it, with actually doing the work, dealing with people, learning the problems as they came. You get a situation like this where you want to say something wise, because I want this to be a meaningful conversation, a meaningful day for you. I don't have any words of wisdom other than do the work. All of you that have graduated know that is the key. The ones that are in the program, it is the key. Do the work. If you do that, it's in your hands. It will all turn out. It is a true honor for me to come back and see friendly faces, new faces, people that I have not seen before. Maybe I've had you in other court many years ago, don't know. But I'm glad that you're doing the work that this group is putting together. Y'all have a fine team. I've worked with most of them, and Judge Walden, Judge Asbury, everyone's doing the kind of work that'll keep you safe and sober. So again, I'm rooting for you from afar. I may not be there every time, but I will be in there in spirit. And again, it's an honor to get to come back and speak to you. Thank you.
I know we certainly missed having Judge Sexton around. I know if anyone's been around for a very long time, when you see those glasses go down, you know it's getting ready to hit the fan. So the next thing that we're going to do are superlatives. And the first person I'm going to talk about has done a lot of different things. She's hit the ground running. She's been busy the whole time. And we've decided that she is the most accomplished. And that's going to go to Alexis McKinney. You're welcome. The next person, she doesn't say a lot. Not that she doesn't talk at all, but she does take a little while to come around to saying a few things. And we've given her the most quiet award. And that goes to Amy. And then the last person, the only person left, is someone that she has always a good attitude. She's always smiling, she's always happy, she's always bubbly. And we've given her the happiest award, and that goes to Laura. Alrighty, so now it's going to be time for the judges to come up and present the gifts and certificates. Who wants to start first? Recovery Court or Mental Health Court? All right, it will be Recovery Court, and we'll have Judge Walden.
So I do want to take just a second to acknowledge the 20 years worth of work that has been done. We probably should have counted up the number of graduates, Sandy. I didn't think of that. But I know that in the 3 years that I've been here, we've hit 100. So there have been hundreds of people successfully complete this program who are now living sober, drug-free, crime-free lifestyles through the hard work of the Recovery Court team. If you are or have ever been a part of the Recovery Court or Mental Health Court team, will you please state? This group we meet together every 2 weeks, but they're working hard every day. Mostly a volunteer team, which includes representatives from District Attorney Jared Epler's office, Tina Sloan from Public Defender Leif Jeffers' office, all taking on this extra responsibility for a program that has unquestionably paid off, not only for our community, but more importantly for each individual that has completed our program. So we're really proud of the 20 years of success, and because of that, Judge Asbury was able to come in and use many of our existing team members and our existing framework to start our mental health court program. Not quite 2 years ago, I think we're about 20 months in, And this year, we, using our same team and framework, started our Veterans Treatment Court program. So we're excited to see the growth that we've been able to establish from our strong foundation. But now I want to make it about our graduates, and today we are graduating from Recovery Court Alexis McKinney. Alexis has been in our program for 20 months. She's been sober through that time period and completed the Volunteers for Recovery Women's Program in Knox County. She works at Customs Food in Knoxville. For most people in our program, they have a why they are working towards sobriety. And that's a personal reason for each person, and I don't always know what everyone's why is. I know what Alexis is, because it's that little girl sitting out there here today. And she has been working very hard to make the progress she needed to reunite her family. So we're so proud of all of the goals that she's been able to accomplish. Is there anything you want to say?
I just want to say thank you guys. Recovery Court changed my life.
Congratulations. Journal, toolkit for all your tools, and then a certificate. If you'll look there at Casey, take a picture. Congratulations, Alexis.
We started mental health court about 18 to 20 months ago, and it has been a challenge, but it's also been very rewarding. Everyone that I have watched, our 4 graduates, we have 2 today and 2 a few months ago, we have watched their lives basically transform right before our very eyes. And I do want to add that we now have 4 female graduates. Guys, I see some of you out there, you're next. You've got to step up. We've got to get you graduated too. Our first graduate today is Amy Bolton. Amy began on May 1st, 2024. She completed New Beginnings in Knoxville. She's been sober now for 28 months. She lives at home with her mother. She basically is now her mother's caretaker. Before the program, she struggled each day. She hurt the people she loved most. She would always tell us about how proud her daughters have been of her throughout this process and the progress that she has made. Now, she has the life she's always wanted. She has a relationship with her family back, and she has several of her family members here with her. She says that anything is possible if you put your mind to it, and she certainly has done that through this program. And she looks forward to having a sober life and remaining close to her family. We're very proud of her. Anything you want to say, Amy?
I just want to say thank you to you for pushing me to change my life.
Well, we tried to push you in the right direction. Any family or friends that want to stand and give her a standing ovation? And here is your tool. Give that to me. If he is okay. Oh. Our next graduate is Laura Carmen. Laura is from Fentress County. I think you might be our first graduate from Fentress County. She began the program July of 24, a little over a year ago. She completed Volunteers for Recovery in Knoxville. She's been sober now for 24 months. She lives in Knoxville with her fiance and her baby. Mental health court participant had a baby named Luca, and he is sitting right back there in the baby seat. She has been employed throughout this process. She now works at Custom Foods, and she's starting a new job with Amazon, I believe, this week. You're going to be a delivery person for Amazon? Yes. Okay. Before the program, she described her life as very chaotic and unstable. Now she has regained a relationship with her family. She now, of course, has a fiance and baby Luca. She plans to continue setting goals for herself, and she plans to be the best mother ever to little baby Luca. And again, she has transformed before our very eyes over this past year and 2 or 3 months. Congratulations.
First, I'd like to say thank you to Judge Walden for giving me the opportunity to participate in this program, because ultimately it's that decision that led me to have the beautiful life that I have now, the beautiful son, and thank you for your continuous support throughout this whole process.
Anybody here that wants to stand up and recognize her accomplishments? We have a baby that needs to stand up. And here is your coin. Your journal. And your tools.
Well done, well done. I think it's time to eat. All right.